schools best be handled?
Well, they've taken away the ability to discipline in schools for the teachers in the classroom, and frankly, parents at home. They're taught pretty much in government schools that if your parent spanks you, that's child abuse. And so they've basically rendered parental control neutral, as well as teachers in the classroom. And we do need to be able to discipline students in the classrooms. A teacher is there to teach. They're not there to be a warden.
Right. Okay, next question. Ms. Parker?
What do you consider to be the toughest issue that this district faces going into the next year?
Well, frankly, cutting the budget is going to be the toughest thing. If we thought things were bad this year, they're only going to get worse, and they're going to get worse for the next several years. And we've got to cut back the excesses in the state budget. We have money that's spent on things that are not or should not be having tax dollars spent on. For instance, you have country clubs, you've got state airplanes. We have property in the state that even could be sold to help augment the budget and the shortfalls that we do have. So there's a lot of ways there that can be done with, and we do have to tackle that.
Mr. Jones?
You heard that recently in the news also that there was a police academy or a public safety academy in Clayton County that closed. It was operated by the county there due to budget concerns. Knowing that the budget's hard on everybody, what do you bring as far as helping to support law enforcement in the state, not just state level but local level?
Well, I think law enforcement is one of the major expenditures that we have in the state budget, and it's extremely important. And, you know, I can tell you just right here in Rockdale County, Sheriff Wigington is amazing in what his department does, how well they manage law enforcement here. They do so much with so little, and I really think we've got to be careful what is cut from public safety.
The first question from the audience is, what is your plan to help the state raise the untold millions of dollars to help fund the new health care bill that states will be required to pay?
Well, I don't think we should have to raise money for that to begin with. Again, I'm a strong supporter of 10th Amendment, wherein those in the state legislature need a governor and the state legislature that will invoke our 10th Amendment right as a state to say no to Washington, to those unfunded mandates that come down that are harmful to the state of Georgia. Georgians need to run Georgia, not the federal government.
Thank you. Second question, will you support or submit a bill to disallow any sanctuary cities in Georgia?
Read that one more time.
Will you support or submit a bill to disallow any sanctuary cities in Georgia?
So if I understand the question correctly, I don't think there should be sanctuary cities in Georgia. I do believe in legal immigration. I have a grandfather who was an immigrant to this country, and they went through the proper channels. And it's a slap in the face to him and others like him who have gone legally through the process to allow those who are here illegally to leech our tax dollars and violate our laws. And I do not support sanctuary cities.
Thank you. Now you will have 2 minutes to, in summary.
All right. In closing, I'd like to remind you that the state of Georgia cannot spend money it does not have. By law, we are constitutionally required to balance our budget. Families, including my own, and I'm sure yours as well, have had to cut back on their budgets, eliminating unnecessary spending. We need to do the same thing with the state budget by reviewing current programs, grants, and services and eliminate those that are redundant, ineffective, or simply do not fall within the purpose of government. Before voting on any new law, I will ask a few questions, and I challenge every other state legislator running for office to do the same. Does the bill tend to reduce government regulation, size of government, or eliminate entitlements or unnecessary programs? Does the bill promote individual responsibility in spending or reduce taxes or fees? Does the bill encourage responsible behavior by individuals and families, encourage them to provide for their own health, safety, education, moral fortitude, or general welfare? And number 4, does the bill increase opportunities for individuals or families to decide without the interference of government or the coercion of government on how to conduct their own lives and make personal choices? The bottom line is that politicians out there no longer represent hardworking taxpayers like us. It's time to elect someone who will. Residents of this district have a chance to choose a candidate who will represent them from the standpoint of just a regular tax-paying citizen, instead of a bureaucrat who just wants to grow government. I hope I can count on your vote. My name is Diana Williams, and I want to be your next state senator in District 43. Visit my website at votedianawilliams.com. Thank you.